What's up, my friends? Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We're here with Aroden, Liliana, Morgan, Sten, and Bowskii. We're still here in Lothering. We are going to clean up the last little bit of stuff we have in Lothering, and then we're going to move the hell on. See what happens to Lothering in our absence. My guess is it's probably going to get overrun and destroyed, but hey, I guess you'll never know. But anyways, let's get right to it. Let's not waste any darn time. And let's read the Chanter's board now. Okay, so when bears attack, on behalf of Thed, the farmer, and his departed son, I'd inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace of Thed's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this. The Maker's will exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. Okay, and the last keepsake. A thanks to all the villagers who opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, good wife Sarha, is missing. She has been missing for better part of a week as of this writing. She is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects of her remains. In later years, the boy will, of course, be thankful to have such a keepsake to remember his brave mother by. The office of the Chanter will compensate this kindness with a sum of 50 silvers. May the Maker turn his gaze on us all. Alright, 50 silvers don't sound like a lot, but I guess it's something. I'm going to go into the Chantry. On it. I'm going to say hello to people, you know, since we have good old Sten with us. Let's get on to Liliana and see if we can actually steal from some people. Hey, what's up, bub?
The Canary, out of its cage. Indeed. I would question this, but I have far more pressing matters to deal with. Misstep, creature, and it will be your last.
A Canary does not misstep.
It figures that you would be behind this.
Well, I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Obviously, Canaries do misstep because you killed a whole farmhold there. Just for what purpose? Who knows? Can we even steal from her?
It's done. You dare to bring that Canary here? Get him out! Out!
I sense I am unwanted.
You know, what's the matter? He's wants to repent.
This is intolerable. Leave at once.
All right, Stan. I sense the whole, for some reason I'm sensing the whole, what is it, Game of Thrones scene where the lady walks down the street and they're all throwing stuff at her, butt naked. Yeah, it's strange, but I'm sensing that right now. Sten walking out of here naked and they're all throwing stuff at him. What did she say? Sin, repent? I don't know. Something like that. Anyways, let's get the hell out of here and start something. Let's get on the road, my friend. Hey, you got anything? Nothing to steal. Okay. I'll be good. I won't steal one more person. I want to steal from this guy. Hey, any of that money is money, my friends. Let's look at our inventory here. We have 21 gold. I don't know if we're going to have enough. We need at least 25 or 26.
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you be running a shop or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
You think to tell me my place, Kunari? You are very brave.
It is not done.
but it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight, or that they are female?
Either.
So I am not truly a woman to you, hmm? 'Tis good to know.
Huh. That should be an interesting set of dialogue between them two. What did they say we had to do? Calm your knickers, Liliana. They said something about a bear family or whatever, and then we have to find the woman. Okay, there's the corpse. This doesn't look good, my friends. Let's put people on hold. Oh my goodness, look at all these wolves. That lady is done for. They're all huddling around a corpse. What are they doing? What do you think they're doing over there? I wish I had a fireball to blow them the hell up. How is this just pulling one of them at a time? I mean, it works for me, I guess.
Show me what you've got.
Okay, let's heal Morgan. I'm gonna send Brucey in. Get in there, Brucey.
Ready for action. You're mine.
Show him who's boss, Brucey. Look at Brucey. He's tanking like a monster. Okay, I'll tell him. Or Brucey would get destroyed. Alright, Sten.
It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
How's Aroden doing? Aroden's tanking like a boss.
Make a preserver.
Another vanquished.
Another vanquished. So, yeah. Brucey, good job, my friend. We put him in there as a damn decoy. That was a lot of wolves, man. I was just gonna run in, but them wolves that came from over here looked a bit scary. Is this the lady? Poor lady.
As you wish.
Yep. Tall. She's really tall with red hair. You found the body of a boy's mother and recovered her keepsake. So that's the boy that we gave money to, obviously. That's sad, man. Is this the bears? Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and whoop their butt. Aroden's taking some heat. Go ahead and taunt.
Push them back! You should run while you can.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Make him be praised.
Which is way too easy. We are freaking demolishing right now, my friends. Is there anything over here? We did end up going over here. Why is this turning different colors? Okay, nothing. Let's go ahead and head back, turn that in, and then I dare say it's probably time to get the hell out of here. For now, get Sten out. Well,
Yes.
let's keep Sten in the party. Sten don't really get too much love. At least early on for me. I usually end up taking Alistair a lot with me. Okay, Aroden's got some weird shit going on. There was nothing else over here. There seems to be a bunch of people. Hey. We had no more quests in there. I don't think we did. Alrighty. We could also... Thank you, pal. Could also go to this gentleman.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
You know, I'm here to make your head ache.
Mission accomplished. I hope you're happy.
Hey,
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
let me see what you got.
It isn't much, but take a look if you want.
Alright, what I need to do is go ahead and sell some of this shite. You know, I should probably put that on Alistair. Yeah? Probably can sell this greatsword. Let's keep it because I don't know how Sten's stuff is going on. 38 strength. Ooh wee. But that thing is freaking beautiful. I might be using that, my friends. You know, let's keep most of that stuff for now. I'll mess with it in camp. Grey Warden Shield, clothing. Sorry, Sten. Yeah, we are definitely indeed going to have enough. Which is pretty darn good. You know, I don't know if we need any more of this venom, so I'm just going to keep it. I don't think we do, but... what's the harm in keeping it for now? Okay, everything else seems to be alright. Let's go to the... I was going to call him the Enchanter. What is he, a Chanter? Can he?
As you like.
Oh, well thanks, pal.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Sure.
And Andraste came unto them, saying, though the danger great, the mountain high have...
Alright, let's look at the journal. We have nothing else in Lothering. Wait. Lothering and the Imperial... okay, so that's the end of Lothering.
faith, for the Maker listens and smiles upon us.
I'm actually going to get Sten out. I'll put Alistair in for this. Because I want to see... where is your swords at, Alistair? Wait. I guess this was his swords. Why the heck did I have them? That's so weird. Anyways, while I'm in the inventory, come here, Morrigan. I've been trying to give you these boots for like days. So weird. Okay, let's move on. I believe that is it. Let me go into this bar one last time. Just to look around, my friends. This is it. Better safe than sorry. Can we talk to this gentleman?
I still don't have food to sell.
Show me what you got, bub. You know, I would love to buy this, but that's 2 gold, and we are going to miss out on this dagger. This dagger is really not even that good. It's alright. Okay, it's good. But we should be fine without it. And of course, there's dog stuff. I just can't spend the money on that right now. We just can't do it. We're obviously going to miss out on some things, but it's... get rid of this. I think it should be okay. Well, see y'all later.
Should go out to...
Do you think the doors are safe from darkspawn? Yeah.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, Do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
You know, I'm not even sure what to believe. That being said, outside of the Dalish stuff, me personally, this is, you know, putting the RP aside. I don't know. Who knows anymore if the Maker's even real? It would be cool if something ever came up. But that's probably something that they can really honestly never touch on. I would think. Because that's things even in the real life when we don't know. Obviously. What do we got here?
I don't know what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Well, let's go ahead and taunt all of them. Get on to Alistair.
Let's make this quick!
Oh yeah, that jacked him up, Alistair. Go ahead and take this one out.
Make a
Okay, Morgan. Who did she throw that on? She's throwing it on Brucey. I wonder why.
Show me what you've got.
Make a preserve. Defend yourself.
What I need to do is I need to check Morgan's tactics. Oh yeah. What were they thinking? Idiots. Alistair did level up. 26, the rest in the strength. I'm pretty sure he is good on dex at this point, honestly. I'm going to give Alistair a backup taunt. Probably will never use it, but it's still something. Just in case. Alright, Morgan, for some reason she is throwing... Brucey. I wonder. Why did I put that there? Did I really honestly put Brucey? Hero being attacked by melee. That's so weird that I put Brucey there. Did I put Brucey there? We're gonna have to go back and look. I have no idea. Enemy attacking main character, see? Hero being attacked. Who's Hero? Hero has to be us. Hero, Liliana, Stan, Brucey, Alistair. Brucey? Enemy attacking main character. So this is essentially the same, right? We're about to find out. Because she is using Disorientate on cooldown pretty much. Because it's always on cooldown when I go into there. Let's move on. Brucey though. I wonder if Brucey's been alive and hasn't been getting killed. I kind of always just thought it was just the angle that she was throwing it on, but that's obviously not it. Man, my tactics are rusty, friends.
Right.
Go ahead and save before we get up here. Rubble. Well, you're screwed up there, pal. Especially when there's something to loot. What do you say we just get into the fray and taunt everyone?
Away with you, foul creatures!
Yeah, let's do that.
Leave us alone!
Oh, hello, Morgan. So she obviously didn't use it, but I'm not gonna control her. I'm gonna... Okay, so she did drop it right on us. Okay, can we use Devour? Okay, that was a small heal. It was something. Let's get Bowskii back here on this one. Morgan, go ahead and heal Aroden. Get Morgan in the mix and stun. That makes me wonder what Liliana's tactics are. Sorry, I'm gonna look at this. Liliana, enemy. Okay. Okay, enemy attacking. Enemy attacking main character. Because the controlled character, she'll run back and forth because I switch too much. So the enemy's attacking the main character, she'll do 30 fighting. Okay. That works. Get some distance here, bub. He's done. Can we get a middle ground here? Where it's not far out? Probably not. Let's work on this guy. See, because she didn't use this orientate. Just camera view, though.
Let's grab some glory! Only one shall stand.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Well, if you're much obliged, just how obliged exactly are you?
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
Oh, we could persuade him, huh? Interesting. So, yet you have a whole cart full of goods. Come on now, surely you can help us out in need.
Unsold goods, I'll point out, though you've a fair point. Here's 200 silver, but it's all I have. The name's Baldur Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Well, I really doubt you want to travel with a Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Well, we kind of just shook down Bodon. I kind of feel terrible about it, but we did. So it was new dialogue, definitely, that I've never seen. Interesting. I guess it pays off to be a renegade type every now and again. Where's Liliana? What is this chick? Maleficarum Regret. I won't go back, let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things, mostly stolen from enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cash is in the study area. Middle alcove. Goodbye, Belgrus. Let's see if we can... Wow. I thought he said he didn't have any more money. You. Well, we should definitely have enough now, thanks to Bodon's contribute to the Grey Wardens. See if he has anything. Oh, see if Sandal has anything. A light, frozen lightning. Wow, that was Very cool. I guess you learn new stuff as you go every time. It's good that we RPing, because RPing is definitely changing the experience. I got to tell you, for the life of me, I've never known Bodon can actually give you money. Because, you know, the nicety in myself, I'm always just like, yeah, you know, well, no problem. We were in the area and you look like you're in need. So every time it was something like that. But I'm going to make a hard save here. Actually, let's save over this one. That's fine. Call it Ostagar. And let's move along, my friends. It's been a nice little journey through Lothering. I believe we have everything we came for. We're at least leaving the place in decent state. I mean, well, we did clean up the place a little bit from bandits and all the rest of the stuff.
Bad dreams, huh?
Well, it seemed pretty damn real, Alistair. Crazy.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The archdemon, it talks to the horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
So, you know, the archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Well, I guess I appreciate the warning.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Already? We just got to camp. So enchantment, Soldier's Peak, obviously, okay. So we need a path here. We are going to... save. Levy. Let's go talk to Bodon.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Even if they're shaking you down? Alright then. Well, you're free to stay, Bodon. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
I can't wait till they actually touch on their story completely. Like BioWare. So they finally touch on... We find out what... I can't really spoil much, but we can. Like, it'd be nice to find out eventually the outcome of these two. Because you don't fully know, you know? Hey, what's up, Bodon?
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
We might as well ask them about a story. So, what's your story?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there too, merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Lost glory?
Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kal Sharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old tides fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
I mean, hey. Did you really steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tides, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
I mean, hey. Better to do something with them than just let them rot. I mean, for God's sakes, the darkspawn might use them.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Well, I guess you're quite lucky to have done so well. The dwarves have a place up here. Us Dalish don't really have a place. We're kind of on our own.
I thank the stone every single day. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
I mean, but, you know, where do the goods come from, if not the deep roads?
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tides, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I suppose, honestly, it's better than a darkspawn taking it all.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Well, you didn't really tell me about your son. What's his story?
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Well, I mean, blood isn't all that important. Dalish look at everyone as like a family. Christ, the Keeper's like our mother, you know? So, blood isn't really that important.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Alright, Bodon, let me see what you got, big guy.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Well, you're sweet to give us a discount, Bodon. Let's look at Bodon's stuff. Like I said, it's only 22. Interesting, so all we needed was 22. This restocks, by the way. It would be nice to get, so 44 gold, have 44 gold before here. I don't think that's possible. It's only possible if you're a Dwarven Noble, because I believe the Dwarven Noble can leave his starting story with above 20 gold right then and there. I don't believe that's possible for us, so we're just going to get this. And everything else, we want to get this stick. I wouldn't mind a few sugar cakes too. We should be okay for now. So this is where the blood dragon plate stuff is. Interesting, okay. Sylvan's Mercy. He's got Spell Ward. Spell Ward is great, man. Alright, thank you, Bodon. Let me go ahead and take that. Where's it at? So when we come back to camp, Bodon will have another one in there because his stuff restocks. So when you come to the camp for the first time, try to buy the stuff in there that you want. Like literally, if you had enough, well, you're not going to have enough, but if you ended up just selling all your stuff and you had enough for spell warding, you can buy like 2 of them, you know? So it's most definitely interesting. I guess it's considered a cheat. I mean, it's not really considered a cheat. You just know about it. You just know about it and there it is. So what we can do, we can't get that till 12. Son of a gun. I don't know if I'm going to get Indomitable yet. I don't know. I need a build here. Maybe if you guys are knowledgeable with such things, I wonder if I should do this. Because obviously what we're going to have to do is when we switch over to the other one, we're going to have to put this on. And this might only be useful for, I'm telling you, like, our solo stuff. It might just be too damn tedious to keep turning over and over and turning stuff on. I might just keep it one and done in there and do everything else here. Obviously, we need to start working on... I don't want this yet because we don't have enough stamina. We're going to have to keep working on this. So obviously level 9 and 20 dex. I mean, we could have gotten threatening. That's level 8. Warrior's Unwavering Courage grants bonus to damage, physical resistance, mental resistance, as well as a critical chance that increases proportionally by the number of enemies above 2. So that's level 12. And this level 8. What is this, level 9? Let's give him that for now. Okay, why's he gotta...
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
So what enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Okay, well, let me see what he can do.
Enchantment!
Okay, obviously, we can put stuff in things. So Alistair could use this. Yeah. Dragonbone Cleaver, though. We'll wind up using that at some point. So let's just go ahead and put it in there. We have Levy here. We're probably going to go to Soldier's Peak first. It's going to be the very next mission that we do from here. But we're going to need to touch base with our companions before we head out. And then I'll probably leave Levy for next episode so we can take it all in at once. But let's talk to Morgan first.
What do you wish of me?
Let me ask you something.
If you must.
So, I'm guessing you grew up in the Kankari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Oh, you can probe me anytime, I guess.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
I mean, did you remain unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Well, she is a pretty daring woman, obviously. The way she talked to that Templar, she gives no Fs, my friends. So I guess that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Well, I guess that was quick thinking there, Morgan.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
So I'm guessing, what, like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, honestly, I'm glad it worked out. Glad to have you along, Morgan.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yep. Let's get on with it. Let's talk to one more person. Let's bullshit with Sten.
Yes.
So, what exactly were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Well, obviously. Very funny.
Thank you.
I don't think he's going to answer our question, so... He is kind of impossible. Sten is so damn hard to talk to, so... Yeah, you're impossible.
I know. Parshera, was there anything else?
I guess not. Let's go.
As you wish.
Well, he liked that. That's so weird. How did that even get approval? Okay. Anyways, my friends, when we come back, we're going to bullshit with Alistair, Liliana. Then we're going to talk to Levy and head to, head to Soldier's Peak. But before we do that, where is... Oh, I can't click on him in camp because he's on me. How do I give Bowskii the stick? I'm probably going to have to do it out in town when he's in the party. Because for some reason I cannot click on him since he's right here on me. You know, that's fine. Alright, my friends, take it easy. Have a good one. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe. And have a good one out there.